welcome back to Evil's Comics. This guy right here is Evil Mike, or Mike if you prefer, and I got a review for you today. Today we're going to be talking about DC Comics Penquin issue number 3, written by Tom King, art by Rafael De Latorre, colors by Marcelo, Maiolo, and letters by Clayton, Cowles, and the cover is a Gabriel Del Otto, in case you're interested. Before we get started, please like, comment, subscribe on this guy's channel. You know, hit that like button, hit the comment. It's all free. It doesn't cost you anything. You might want to hit that bell. I don't have a schedule, but it'll keep you in tune when I do drop videos. It'll let you be the first to view it, you know. Alright, so let's get into it. The Penguin, right? So basically, in a nutshell, Penguin has, you know, lost his massive criminal empire that he was once known to have in Gotham City. And basically he got outed of Gotham, I think, by his kids. I'm a little, you know, unsure on that, but basically he was outed. And this story, which we're following now in the 3rd issue, is basically Penguin, you know, trying to, you know, get back to where he once was, you know, get back to the criminal kingpin of Gotham City, you know. So in the first 2 issues, that's kind of what he was doing. In the 2nd issue, we saw him pick up the help, which is now, you know, his right-hand man kind of thing. They show him right here. Basically, in this issue, it's him recruiting, you know, basically an army. He states that once he hits Gotham, which he is planning to do, it's going to be quick and fast, so he needs not just goons, but he needs like an army to go in there and decisively do exactly what he does, to, you know, to the degree on how he wants it done. He's a mastermind strategist, so he's got this plan. He just needs the, you know, operatives to get it done. So we have the scene where he's in Metropolis. They have this like kind of background thing where he's like, man, I got to get in and out of Metropolis because, you know, Soups, you know, is here, and, you know, it's kind of one of the worst things you want to happen. But basically he's, you know, getting with this, it's his handler, and I don't know if they name her. I don't know, she's not really relevant to the rest of the story, because basically he gives her like 5 names to find in Metropolis, and that's what the whole rest of the issue is she found all these names. And basically Penguin is going to recruit all 5 of these people. And we meet up with the first one, who ends up being this homeless guy, who's not having the best of days. And as you go through and read this guy, he doesn't make a lot of sense. He keeps uttering things like, am I me? Are you me? You know, stuff like that. He is in a mass amount of confusion. He kind of, you know, puts his hands on this homeless guy who's trying to check on him. Eventually the homeless guy starts beating him. Before he beats him to death, Penguin shows up and shoots that homeless guy who's beating him, and basically just offers to recruit him, stating that he will kind of straighten out the whole confusion thing. And that's basically it with him. The next one we go to is another recruit, and I'll name all these people eventually. If you're a huge DC person, you might know, but I have to imagine all these are like B-list or C-list or people. I had only heard of one of them, I think. So we get this guy right here, and he's boxing, and he has this, you know, he's basically in the you know, his bubble thoughts is, you know, it's this story about how he used to be badass, and this guy has major victory. He kind of tells it as he's going along. But he is in a boxing match with the help, and he, you know, as he's going through, he's stating how he's supposed to be badass. He was once one of the greats, you know. And as he's going through, he's just getting his ass beat, and you know, the thought bubbles kind of change, and they're like, no, I was the best, stop, you know. And basically the help is beating the crap out of him, and basically we find out it's the Penguin trying to, you know, break this guy into being a bad guy kind of thing, you know, and also like being subservient to having a master kind of thing. But basically getting recruited none the same. We have the scene over here, and this one is all, you know, the inner dialogue with this girl. Her name is Mayflower. I'm not familiar with her, but basically she is talking about her garden, and that's kind of where we meet up with her. Penguin and the help are there, and they're recruiting her, and basically how they recruit her is through this garden. And we finally see the garden. Her garden is all dead, even though she goes out there and she waters it like every day. She's stuck in this, but basically Penguin offers to introduce her to Poison Ivy, stating that, Poison Ivy will help her resurrect her garden kind of thing, and she's, she takes up the interest like lickety split, like, oh, okay, I want to do this, let's do that. This next one, she is Lady Liberty, and basically, used to be, kind of a Captain America type idol, like Major Victory and stuff like that. Worked at the forefront, was protecting people, helping people, kind of thing like that. As this goes along, she just wants to get drunk, and there's a big reason why, because she's about to cross a line, kind of thing. But and this is one of the better parts of the book, is this conversation. But it really goes down to that she's been let go. The government's not paying her anymore, and the world's expensive, kind of thing. And so she's willing to, join the ranks as long as Penguin is paying her, kind of thing. And that's basically what it boils down to. Hence her drinking. She's about to do some bad stuff. So we go to the next recruit. Another person I'm not familiar with. His like, I guess, super villain or superhero name is Sparkler. But basically this guy is one of the only guys, because all the other ones are beaten and broken. They were once great heroes or villains, but now due to, just times and change and society, they're not in such great places, so they're easy, picked off by the Penguin. This guy, on the other hand, has, his life together. He quit superheroing and went to school, fixed his life, ended up buying a house, fixed his life so much that he ended up helping his sister, who recently got divorced, and now she's living with him, kind of thing. And that's how the Penguin gets this guy. He basically holds this guy's sister hostage, stating that, if he doesn't come work with him, he's gonna blow her brains out, kind of thing. And that was the only way that the Penguin could basically get over this guy. He had no, bad stuff in his skeletons in his closet or anything like that. So basically, he had to force him by, some extreme effort, kind of thing. So at the very end, we get the scene where Penguin's, having them come in, and he's watching them all, and he basically tells them to come in, thanking him, kind of thing, telling them that they all have guns under the seat, and basically that they all need to shoot anybody that comes in through the door. And that's kind of where, leave it up for a little bit longer, but that's kind of where this book leaves us off. There's some commentary, as you can see, between everybody, talking about, about what's about to happen, who's about to walk through the door, and maybe a little bit of the guilt or non-guilt about what they're about to do with the Penguin, kind of thing. And ultimately, they don't really care. So that is my review on the Penguin, issue number 3. Let me know down below what you're thinking about, the Penguin. Are you liking this issue? I've heard a lot of good things. I'm loving it. It's Tom King. Especially for a book that nobody asked for, kind of thing. But please comment, like, subscribe if you haven't already done that. But anyways, that is my review. I will let you guys go.